Hey, there we go. Welcome back to my live stream. My name is Jeff Fritz. Today is April 23rd, 2019. We're going to write a little bit of code today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, pair programmers. I see Svava is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Anybody else there in the chat room? Anybody hanging out? I don't see any activity. What's going on? What's going on out there? Thanks so much for the sub, Svava. Of course, every sub will make a donation this quarter to Veterans Who Code. There we go. Hangover228 is here. Error SVK, hello. And Stelzy, how's it going? Great to see you. I've been doing a little bit of work on some things for our bot. I've done some tuning. I've done some repairs. And we're going to... It's not going to read it. It's still not going to read it. What mischief? Plenty of mischief, Svava. We're gonna start really getting into building this distributed application today. Motown Andy, thanks so much for the resub. 4 months in a row. Hey, it didn't read that one either. All right. Thanks so much for that. And there's some hype from Carbon21. Hello. And Frackberg, making dinner but trying to listen in. That's okay. No problem. You know I like to be descriptive about what we're working on. I'm going to get some music playing here. I'm wearing my Shield hat. Check this out. It's got Nick Fury on the underside because this week is Avengers Endgame week. You know Avengers Endgame. These guys. I got to stop playing that, otherwise we're going to get censored. Yeah, so I've got tickets Thursday night. I got tickets to the premiere, the local premiere. And I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I think it is a very cool hat. It's got a leather brim, too. It's kind of neat. So, yeah, 2300 UTC was a little wrong. No, 2300 UTC is the number that I was seeing. Right? What time is it in UTC? Right? Do I have that right? Oh, 2200. I got the wrong number. Bummer. Sorry about that. My bad. So I've been doing a little bit of work on the bot. I've done some work on a couple other things. There were some bugs in there we had to fix. I've got an issue out there right now that we're going to take a look at that has to do with managing SDKs for .NET. But before I get too far into that, let's get some music playing in the background today. I'm going to play... I don't know. Let's play Yellow. There we go. This is music to code by our friend Mr. Carl Franklin. It's been scientifically engineered. It's been designed to get you in the groove, to get you focused on whatever task it is that you might be working on, whether it's code, homework, or even tasks around the house. Check it out. Music to code by mtcb.pwop.com. Thanks so much, Carl. We appreciate you letting us check out and listen to the tunes here on the stream. So let's wander over here to this view. 6154. We need to get to 7,000 followers before May 1st. It's not happening. We're not going to make it. Sorry to say. That's okay. We'll let the goal go, and we'll figure out what the next one is that we try and achieve in the next event where I can dye my beard funny colors. We do have plenty of things planned for Microsoft Build. We have lots of things planned for actually the week after. That's going to be coming up. Because I want to be a member. I don't want to just do things around science and technology here on the stream or on Twitch. I want to reach out and engage with folks that are elsewhere here on the platform and encourage them to do cool things. Help them reach their goals. Whether they're writing code, they're doing something creative, or they're playing Fortnite. I want to support whoever they are on this platform. And you know what? Some of you might have fun watching whatever topic it is we choose to raid. Some of you might not. And that's okay. That doesn't offend me one bit if you're not a fan of where we go to next time. But you might find something that you might enjoy. And those folks that we connect with might decide to come back and join us at some point as well. So, hey, good evening, Ancient Coder. Good to see you. Yep, we're just getting started here. So, I want to make sure that you know that we are going to check out some of the other communities here on Twitch. And I think that's okay. not just live coding is all that I'm about here on this platform. There's all kinds of folks here that are doing really great stuff, and we're going to support all the folks that we see that we want to encourage. Fisted Waffle? Lego your ego. Is that how that works? Is that a thing? No? Captain Longfox. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. So I was running into a problem. I was doing some work on the Pixelbot, and this is the project we've been working on for a little bit. And it's out here at this location. We started this for our friend Quiltoni. And we were building out and enabling folks to manage a currency on their stream. And we started building more and more features onto this. And as a research project, as a learning project, we started going into some interesting places and building some very interesting things. Oh my gosh, raiders are here. Defend the channel. Here they come from Robert Tables. ! Defend. Let them know we're not going to take this. Here they come. Raiders from Robert Tables. Of course, we're going to allow those raid commands. There they come. Welcome, Raiders. It's so great to see you. You have not taken over. .commie is here. Here they come. Electric Havoc, thanks so much for that resub. Very cool stuff. Look at the lightning bolts. Very cool. Thanks so much for joining us. Raiders, it's great to see you. My name is Jeff Fritz. I have a feeling you know who I am. I write code here on Twitch, and we're going to take a look at continuing the work we've been doing on our distributed chatbot application. Originally written for our friend Quiltoni, but we're going to continue extending this and learning more about the actor model today. You thought you were rating the Bob Ross stream. No, sorry, not Bob Ross. Bob's on another channel. Sorry. How's it going there, Chris Jones? And Carrie is here. Hello, hello. Great to see you. We've now made the stream better because all these raiders have joined us. There might be a happy accident, though. Yeah, maybe. Take care, Robert Tables. Thanks so much for rating us. I appreciate that very much. Bob has passed. Yes. Bob Ross is no longer with us. This isn't Adorable Stars. No, it's not them either. Sorry. So, I've been working on a couple of fixes for the bot. And I ran into this really weird issue. And I want to share this with you, put together a fix, and then we'll go back into our actor model because there's something interesting here that I want to make sure that we learn and we figure out. No body paint, Michael. None. Zero. What I do need to do is, we do have a couple folks that we need to recognize and hook up with and do our pair programming streams with, including Michael Jolly, Auth0 Bobby, and who's the third one? And Robert Tables, of course. So I want to get those in the books here for the next week or two so that we can make something happen. It started with the beard. No. It did not move on to body paint. No. You've been talking to too many of those creative streamers. Fairy Wings has influenced you. I know it. I know it. We're not going there. Not gonna do it.
And then?
I'm gonna stay clean shaven.
And then?
I might dye it purple once or twice.
And then?
We're going to get to writing some code. So I ran into this really interesting issue, and you can see it here on this merge of a pull request that I was doing. We've been using .NET Core SDK 3, there it is, to build with ASP.NET Core to work on... No, clean shaven is not perfect for painting. We're learning about Akka here as well, so it'd be great anything that you could share here for us. So I didn't even check my levels on my voice modulator. I don't even know if it's working properly. Pardon me. Let's see if it is working.
There will be no... See? It's not there. Where'd it go? No. Yes.
Where'd it go? It's just not loud enough. I gotta go to my sound settings. No, it's not over there. There's somewhere I can set the gain on this here. Where is it? Where is it? We're going to fix this real quick. Volume. Push that up. No? Yes. Is that better? No?
No.
Is that better? It's loud.
Loud.
Okay. I think that's better.
There will be no body painting.
Yeah, I think that works. Watched a course on Pluralsight 3 times, just need to try and get things to stick. Ooh, good luck. So, we started building this project, this extension to the project, using .NET Core 3 because we knew we were going to be using worker threads, worker processes. We wanted to be able to start those up, have them running somewhere out in, maybe in a container. But we end up with this mix of .NET Core 3 and .NET Core 2 projects in the solution. And I've run into this. A compatible SDK version 3.0.100 Preview 4 was not found. Are you kidding? It is there. In fact, we've installed it right here. 3.1.0 Preview 4 0.11223. Could not fetch download information for that, but then 3.0.100 Preview 4 0.1.223. So it found it. And it started using it. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here. You missed the previous Akka work, so you're going to let me voice roll over you. Okay. Well, let's figure it out. We'll figure it out together. So what I'm running into here is we've installed it, right? I wonder if it's not sticking because we put down the 2.2.202. Right, because I've got this mix of projects that use a little bit of both. Let's go over here, edit. Let's see. Loading. All right, 2.2.202. Use this. Install SDK 2.2.202. And this one's up here, 3.0.100. It's enabled. Yeah. And the error that we hit is just packages failed to restore because it can't find 3.0.100 Preview 4 0.11223. 0.11223. I feel like until we get all the projects converted over to SDK 3, we should remove the second one. You know? Can I disable this? Can I just say, don't do that for right now? Save and queue. And this was on feature multi-tenant. Let's see if we can get it to run. So, and what I've done is I've patched a couple things for both Quiltoni and for Dryad T to get that running so they could use the bot, right? Apply some patches, but I'm stuck between versions of .NET Core, so I feel like my pipelines are kind of in a state of limbo, you know? And there it goes, building. Building. Come on. You can do it. Finish the build. It didn't work quite the way I wanted it to, but okay. Can you have it download custom .NET Core environment and package it in a contained instance? Yes. Yes, you can. But I've got two different versions of .NET Core. So, I mean, I could have it building it inside of a container off to the side and being completely isolated. I could just set up another build chain and have it another build definition that's just .NET Core 3. Now, why did you fail this time? There, look at this. Project Quiltoni Pixelbot is not compatible with NetCore App 2.2. Project Quiltoni Pixelbot supports NetCore App 3. Now, why is it trying to do 2.2? Oh, you know what? So I built... here we go. Here it comes. So I built this. And yeah, that's NetCore App 2.2. Hang on. I'm in the wrong branch here locally. Alright, so let's do this. Let's open this up. You know what? I can change it down here. There's a little doodad. That one. So, you can change your branches using this little command down here, this little charm on the status bar inside of Visual Studio. Restoring packages, building. Hey, Rambling Geek. No, I didn't set a project here. Let's set project is, let's start with fixing ASP.NET. No, fixing .NET Core SDK mismatches. There we go. How's that for a project? Yep. Yeah, that's right. It's a doodad. That's right. So I started migrating some of these to .NET Core 3. And you see NetCore App 3 there. Yeah, I like my doodads. We can improve them. We can make our doodads better, stronger, faster. We can fix them. We can make them worth $6 million. Something like that. Hey, good night, Motown Andy. Great to see you. So we've got... These are all updated to NetCore App 3, but I think that's good. Here we go. So Replay Log is actually at 2.2. Replay Log is an app that I wrote, quick and dirty, to take all the log records from managing this currency, and it's sitting in Excel sheet. So save it out as a CSV. Use link to CSV to read those as log records that look like this. They have a date, they have an acting user, the user who did the updates, whatever command it was they executed, and then the number of currency that changed. And just replay them, play them back. I've got commented out secrets sitting in my code. Darn it! Now it feels really bad. Now I feel terrible. Do the thing, dads. That's right. Rats. Now I feel even worse. Alright. This should be NetCore App 3, so if I rebuild this now... And it's not going to work because it doesn't have all the... Oh, it is checked in. Oh, it is. I'm going to have to go and rewrite. And it's not going to be fun. I don't really want to do that tonight either. Which is going to be just lovely. Alright, so the replay log is here. These need to be 3.0 and 3.0. And now it should rebuild and run properly. Restore completed. Come on. You sent last week your admin password to the Slack group. Yeah, nice. Has a higher version than the referenced with identity 2.2. Where is this? The Pixelbot version. Unable to find greater than 3.0. Yeah, thanks. Alright, let's go to the output and let's grab the appropriate. Ugh. I should be able to go to that, right? I would love to be able to just grab 3.0.star. Right, because you can set up sliding references. It should grab the appropriate one. Let's see if it does. No, doesn't find it. Oh, you make me sad. Let's see if it grabs that one. Specifying down to the preview version. Otherwise, that's going to be really annoying. Found conflicts between different versions. So here right now it's... How much more annoying can this get? Well, at least the error list is clean at this point. Ugh. Alright. Let's do this. Yep, we're good there. And let's update those. Fixed bad references to Netcore app 2.2. Didn't type that long password right. I don't think I typed it right there either. Yes. There it goes. Now we should get it. Why don't you use the package manager? I didn't use the package manager there just because I already had it. What? Okay. Alright, now we should get it building. It was just a simple version number change, so I thought it would be easier just to go and tune the number real quick. So we should see a new build pop up here. And hopefully it builds and we get that mismatch going away. Come on! Kick off my build. Please? Right? Why doesn't it... I thought I'd get pushed. Feature multi-tenant. Yeah, there it is. So we should see it build. Today. 6:18. No. Hello? I'm gonna force it to rebuild then. Yeah, do it. Run! And you'll also notice I put build in the box over here in the events box because we're going to be doing a ton of content at Build. Microsoft Build in 10 days. We're going to be having almost 20 hours of content, 20 hours of shows that I'll be streaming live on this channel, not on the Visual Studio channel, not on Channel 9, here live. I'm going to be meeting with all kinds of folks from Build, partners, MVPs. We're going to be writing a lot of code together with folks, and we're going to be doing interviews, talking to folks about the big announcements during the show. It's going to be a tremendous event. I hope you tune in. I hope you follow along. We'll have a complete schedule. We'll publish probably early next week with all the details about exactly what's going on at Build. And if you want to go to Build, today's the last day that you can enter. Click that link just below for the win a ticket, win a pass to Build. And if you get yourself out to Seattle, and we will get you in the door, and you'll get to do a little bit of a stream with me as part of the event. So check it out, from courtesy of our friends from Progress Telerik. So check it out. Just there below me, while this is building, you have plenty of time to go click through, fill out the form, and you could win. Are you allowed to ask for some good literature about design of software architecture? Is Fowler obsolete, says Lucky Zebra. No, Martin Fowler is not obsolete, Lucky Zebra. His concepts, the things that he suggests, are very much still valid. Martin Fowler does a tremendous job describing modern enterprise software architecture. I would definitely recommend his books if that's something you're looking at as far as building an entire solution. Building something that's more, that's smaller, that's just a single application and you're not building an entire enterprise architecture. Definitely check out the Gang of Four book. Check out, what's the other one? Clean Code. There's a handful of these books that you would definitely check it out. Yes, you do have only a few hours left to enter, and we still got another build error here. Well, it got through the build, right? It got to here. Look at this. Found conflicts between different versions of... Now this really, really annoys me. Because we're not getting... Yeah. 15... Okay, so those are warnings. That's fine. Here. Assembly Quiltony Pixelbot with identity. Blah, 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 blah. Version 2.1. For Microsoft Extensions HTTP. Yeah, you're gonna make me hate myself, aren't you? This is on Quiltony Test. So on our test project, it's for some reason still referencing 2.1.1 of Microsoft Extensions HTTP. Thanks. Thanks so much. Take care, Chris. Good to see you. So this is inside of the test project. Yeah. It doesn't get any more annoying than this. So if I rebuild this, do I get that error list popping out? Oh yeah, look at all them conflicts. So why didn't we get this before when I rebuilt the entire solution? Alright, so the Pixelbot version 1 uses extensions HTTP version 3, which is a higher version than referenced extensions HTTP. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so we need to install... I'll use the package manager for this one. Microsoft Extensions HTTP. Yep. Give me that one. Let's see if it goes. Agent of Shield, yes. Definitely check any book specifically for microservice architecture. No, there isn't really one for microservice architecture. Here's the problem. As architectures grow and advance quickly, the modern architectures that you're seeing, you're not going to find books on them. That's just not a thing. I'm going to update all of these that it's saying are out of date. You're going to have to read literature. You're going to have to read blogs and read source code to pick up some of those architectures. Still no. Microsoft Extensions HTTP version 2.1. Even though we added... It's not that project. Down here, dependencies, NuGet. It's not even in this list. Microsoft Extensions HTTP. There it is. Even though we added that, I'm still getting this. Why? You're making me jealous there, Smab. Mr. Demon Wolf, thanks so much for the host. I'm not getting any notifications. I'm not getting any alerts now from Stream Elements. Alright. That's wonderful. But I'm getting this from both Microsoft Extensions HTTP. So if we rebuild so that cleans everything out. No. Okay, well, wait a sec. That looks a lot better. But I'm still getting these warnings. Alright, so we're going to need to go through those at some point here. Oh my gosh, WQ Walter. Thanks so much for the resub. 3 months. That'll put you, of course, into a red hat now. We really appreciate that, and we'll make a donation to Veterans Who Code. Thank you very, very much for that. We need to build the live coders elements. Yes. Well, deleting option bin, the folders that Visual Studio and .NET uses to build with, it does that when you say clean. When you tell it to clean or rebuild, it'll actually wipe out the contents of those folders and rewrite new content. So I'm not worried about this. Here, let me stretch this up. I'm not worried about this obsolete thing. That's not something I'm going to get into right now. This one I'm not, but there's these ones down here. Look. Pixel log depends on extensions options greater than or equal to preview 4, but preview 4 was not found. Best approximate match. That's fine. Mismatch between the processor architecture being built and the processing architecture of blah 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 AMD 64. So that's going to be a weird issue. You consider book as a source of knowledge. You're welcome to. You're not going to find books written as fast as architectures become in vogue and libraries become widely used. It takes a good 6 months to a year to write a book. Trust me, I've written one. All right, so what I think is going on here with this one is let me open this folder. Where's it? Open folder. Open folder. What the heck? Open folder. Too many items on that menu, and they're never in the same place. Under the bin folder, I've got a release build here that has a publish in it. Get rid of that. Yeah, see, now I've got 2 of these things. So now if I tell it to rebuild the solution, we should be in better shape. Come on. Some warnings. I hate these found conflicts version errors. Right? Found conflicts between different versions of that could not be resolved. Yeah. This is going to be a mess. But I think it's because, yeah, look at that. I think we're okay. But do all the tests run? Well, now it... Ugh. Alright, so let's open this. Let's take a look down here. I'm going to wipe these 2. Because it sure doesn't look like it's wiping them by when I tell it to. Look at that. Why does it still think I'm in a release? Oh, how did that happen? Rebuild the solution. Try it again. Make sure that this works, and then I'm going to commit my changes. Come on. No. Still have these weird conflicts between different versions, even though we're trying to update. And does the test explorer... Yeah, look at this. Ugh. Ugh. No. Yeah. I'm going to close this and reopen it because I have a feeling some things are kind of out of whack. Not lined up quite right. Let's see if we can get that to rebuild and rerun properly here with the live unit testing. Okay, so at least it found the appropriate number here. Nope, found 170 now. Son of a gun. Where the heck is it getting all this stuff? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what this external is. And there's a thing for... There it is. Right. Persisted data directory. I can't disable that. Rhyolite. 2 months. Thanks so much for that with your Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate that. And we'll make a donation to veterans who code this quarter. I can't do anything in here. I'm kind of locked out. Stop. See, now it says there's only 85. So my number got cut in half. Options. Delete the persisted data. Look at that. 2,290 items. Now if we run the tests by hand. Let's see what we get. And then I want to get back into that. Nope. Oh my gosh. These were literally all running properly. Yeah. SystemNet HTTP request exception. Yeah. This is these issues. Look at that. Yeah. All right. And now I've contaminated this now. I can't. It won't let me use the star notation, and it won't let me use. Yeah. Okay. So if that's the version right there. Do you happen to know what OS Zuckerberg is working on? No. I understand that they're, well, look at this. Preview 3 stuff in here. Oh, you know what? No, hang on. This one. Replace that. Place that. See if we can force it. Okay, hang on. So, nope. Here they come. Yeah, they tend to use Mac OS at Facebook. I'm not concerned about this. Use MVC. Set MVC options. Where is it? Enable input writing equals false. Okay, that should clear out that one. Field pixelbot, fine. Found conflicts between extensions logging in replay log. See, but you could use .NET outdated. Yeah. Yeah. I'm version chasing again. We've done this before. When using a preview version, we end up running into issues here. There it is. You're not going to let me paste. No, you're not going to. Are you kidding? Wow. Okay. .NET tool install global .NET outdated. Yeah. Right, and then I should be able to run .NET outdated here. Have it tell me. So frustrating when when you feel like your tools are betraying you. And now I'm kind of, look at this. This isn't a large project. Come on now. Finish looking at those projects.
And then,
Fix them.
and then,
I want to get back to writing code instead of all this yak shaving. I mean, what's frustrating to me is I've literally not included some of these things, and I've included versions, things that are all the same version number, and it's telling me there's version conflicts. That's frustrating. Yeah, come on. Here we go. What's your problem? Oh, man. Yeah, look at these. Oof. Preview 6 on this one. So this is one that I don't want to patch. But look at that. 300 preview 6. And they're different version numbers. Okay. Let's copy that one. Is this just the nature? Yes, this is the nature of being on the edge. So this is in the orchestrator project. So these are Newtonsoft JSON, which isn't even referenced directly here. Right? Nope, there it is. Entity Framework Core SQL Server. I'm not using SQL Server. But for some reason, I've got it. Why is that? I don't know. All right, next one. We're not even using this project yet. Let's update these. I'm going to force them all to that preview 6 number. Scoot down here into Pixelbot, Newtonsoft JSON. In the test project. So MVC abstractions, MVC core, SignalR core. So we'll push all of these. And extensions HTTP. Alright, build, rebuild. Let's see how we're doing. But yeah, this is right, I'm literally using preview versions that are changing regularly. Oh my gosh. Alright. You can upgrade packages by using the -u. Fine. Do it. And I'll push the Twitch lib back to 215. And hopefully everything works. Like, I didn't want to take these latest versions, but somewhere there's a version conflict that's being created, even though I'm trying to pin to specific versions, right? So I'm not quite sure. Look at that. Oh no, that's inside of... That's inside of .NET Outdated. Oh, man. Feels good. Feels good. Feels real good. I really wish I didn't need these. And then extensions debug. Code. What is this one? Extensions logging debug is a 0.7 on that. Okay. In the workers, these are -03. And then the hosting is .7. No. I'm not going to worry about that one. I'm not going to worry about that one. This one is -03. I'm not going to worry about Twitch lib. These are almost all in the test project, except for extensions HTTP-01. All right. That one is 0.7. All right, let's try and rebuild again. You need to match exactly, unfortunately. Yeah. Nope. I think outdated is... Okay. Include pre-release. No. I'm not going to worry about that one right now. Ugh. Man. Oh, man. Okay, I think these are supposed to be preview 4, 27, 6, 15, 11. So I'm going to go back through everything. I'm going to reset all these again. Because I think .NET Outdated went into the complete list of nightly builds. Because Preview 6 isn't available yet. Right. Nope, nothing there. That's an easy one. Good. And it's a bit annoying that I need to reference these projects directly. All right. One more time. Rebuild that solution. Yeah, on final versions they snap pretty well to fixed version numbers. Because I'm in the preview stuff, I'm pulling in some stuff that's a little bit early. Yeah, we're toast. Look at this. An approximate best match of preview 5 was found. Two failed. Why doesn't it? There we go. Detected package downgrade in the orchestrator from preview 5 to preview 4. Reference the package directly. Yeah. That's really annoying. And then now it's unable to find. Oh. Okay. So let's go back to orchestrator. Wow. Shoot. Preview 5.19.206. Where the heck is that number coming from? And this is on Microsoft.NET Core platforms, which I'm not referencing here at all. Clean that. Rebuild it. Unable to find. Yeah, I'm in that same bit here. Did you get the same running .NET build from that project folder on the command line? Let's give it a shot. This is Pixelbot Orchestrator. Oh yeah, we're toast. That's the version. That's the version of the SDK that we have installed. Right? So that's the version. Well, if I .NET, right, 3.0.0 preview for 27.6.15-11. That's different. Preview for 27.6.13-28. That's the Windows desktop app. Those are those framework versions. Here it is. There's the SDK version. That's the one that I want. I wish I could go back to saying 3.0.0. Yeah, 3.0.100 is the SDK version. The command line tool version that we're using. So we're good there. But now I'm kind of toast because I don't have this. Right, and if I say manage NuGet packages, right, for this. Oh my gosh, RW Grimm is raiding. Thank you so much for raiding. You've come for my dead code. Oh no. We shall defend the channel. Exclamation point defend. Let them know that we will not take this sitting down. Welcome, raiders. My name is Jeff Fritz, and we're writing a little bit code here. What does the pigeon say? Ring ding ding a ding a ding a ding. No, that's the fox, isn't it? Welcome, raiders. We're doing some work with .NET Core 3 today. We're experimenting, we're checking out some of the cool features that are part of it. And we're running into just a little bit of an issue here with getting the appropriate version for our projects installed. Around some of the various source files here. Yeah, look at this. So we're going to try and get this lined up correctly. And then we will attempt to move forward with our project. Now, see, it's... Yeah, I know, I want to update to a different version, and it's not updating. Now it's gone. Oh, dear Lord. It's not an issue, it's an opportunity. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Newton soft JSON. Oh, dear Lord, are you kidding? There it is. That's the version I want. Okay. Why am I asking for a version? Opportunity to waste my time is more like it. Yeah, hangover. There was a way. MS build package reference wildcard. There was a way to do this with wildcards. Controlling dependency inversion. No. Floating versions. Dot star. So that should work. Right? I should be able to say star there. Not that it's gonna, I mean, get rid of that. And that. That as well. Right, and I'm inside of the test project, and I tell this to rebuild. Did it do it? Don't tell me it worked that time. It worked that time? You're kidding me. Okay, I still have 27 warnings out there, but this one, package downgrade on Microsoft.NET Core platforms on the Orchestrator project. That feels weird. Why is it doing that? Let's purge those two. Come on. Is it already rebuilding in there? No. Okay. Zenjutsu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you joining us. No. Where is it getting preview 5? Yeah, why no emote for it did the thing. I don't know what thing it's doing. But it's giving me this error. It's not going to build on DevOps. But this is the project we're going to be working in. Dear God, look at this. Depends on SQL Server, but SQL Server... Okay, hang on. So let's change these and put the dash star there like we did in the other project. And maybe it'll work. It's supposed to. Maybe it will. Nope. Now it's looking from preview 6. Are you kidding? Detected package downgrade from preview 6 to preview 4. But why? From Microsoft.NET Core platforms. So... Okay, so let's change this to dash preview 4 dash star. Rebuild that one. This reminds you of DNX issues. Yes. Adrian Hall, thank you so much for the raid. 2 more raiders joining us. Welcome, raiders. Good to see you. It still thinks it's going from preview 5 to preview 4. Reference the package directly from the project. I'm not specifying preview 5, but for some reason it's going and getting it. To preview 4. Even though I specified preview 4 for Entity Framework Core SQL Server, look at it right there. Right? Where is it? I want to restore NuGet packages. No. It's, yeah. And it writes out that NuGet cache here. It's like it's not writing it out properly. Run a NuGet package restore to generate. Yeah. Thanks. NuGetting NuGets? Yes, exactly. We're running into... There it is again. Yeah. It went and got preview 5. Alright, so if I change these to preview 5. right? So that it doesn't think it's downgrading. Restore completed. Look at all the installing. And now it says preview 6. Restore failed. Yeah, I bet you restore failed. Because you went and got the wrong version of stuff. That's what we're trying to get to, but it's going to be incredibly resilient. But I can't get past a little bit of yak shaving here on .NET Core 3.0. 3.0.0 preview 5.19.222. That wasn't the version it just said. Because now it's, look, now it wants... Yeah. What do the packages in Pixelbot Core CS Proj say? Nothing. That one compiled successfully. It's starting on the orchestrator. And inside the orchestrator project, where we do have our actors, it thinks it's downgrading. But now I'm forcing the orchestrator to 3.0.5. And it thinks it's downgrading. So the only project this is referencing is Core. And it still thinks it's being downgraded. And there's, I mean, do I have to put Microsoft Net platforms? I mean, look at this. SQL Server, SQL Client. Registry. These are things that I didn't reference. Right, isn't this a... They were saying it's a framework reference? Microsoft.NET Core platforms. Let's see if we can put that in. Right, and it said to explicitly grab it, so fine. I'll explicitly grab that version, which feels really dirty to go get. You know what I mean? Yes. Reload all. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? No. No. Yeah, I know. I did that. I wasn't... Can we reload that now? Yes. Nope. Won't reload now. So... Wait, not, it shouldn't be condition, it should be include. Yes, reload it. There we go. Okay, now does that rebuild? Nope. I've even hard-coded it. Microsoft.NET Core platforms. Pin that guy there. Take a look at this. 3.0.0 preview 19.222. It is... I mean, let's... Fine. Fine. We'll hard code this. So that we always get that version. Right? Rebuild. Let's see. Do we have an additional global JSON in the orchestrator DL? No. Nope. Nope, and it still thinks it's going to the wrong version. I can't build this project if I wanted to. No, not doing that. No. All right, hang on. Let's go right. Let's push all of these to dash star. Save that. Rebuild. Why is it only this project? Why aren't the other projects asking and complaining about shifting versions like this? All the packages in NuGet end at preview 4. I know, isn't that weird? This project isn't complaining about it. Why is just that one? Rebuild all failed, and it's these. Found conflicts between different versions. We're going to spend the whole time working on this. This stinks. This really stinks. No, it's not the Visual Studio preview, because I get the same thing here. Blue Spider, thanks so much for the sub. Oh, you're going to read that stream elements. Not going to read anything else. Thanks so much, Blue Spider. I really appreciate that. Add Newtonsoft JSON isn't in this one. I thought I re-added that from NuGet. No, they don't need to do partial matches on NuGet package names. They don't. Why would they ever want to do that? That's the messages coming out of here. If I go over to this in .NET Build, now that it's in, where's it? It's not in there. It didn't add it. ASP.NET Core Newtonsoft JSON. Of course it failed. Package restore failed. Yeah, the Microsoft, no, that's not it. I don't want that. Oh dear God. Yeah, it's that one. Right, it's that one? I thought that's the right one. No, this one. I'm starting to not trust what's happening in Visual Studio over here. If this doesn't Okay, so those built properly. This doesn't jive with what's going on in my head. That worked. I'm going to close Visual Studio and reopen it. Something's not working properly there. So, yeah, NuGet is out. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So let's reopen the project. You usually ignore Visual Studio Assembly issues? Yeah, well. Good evening, Art for the Apocalypse. Good to see you. Entity Adam, hello. So, nope, restore failed. Bang. Why is it trying to get this version number? That's clearly not the version number I'm asking for. Use previews of the .NET Core SDK. Great. The version that I have is not Preview 6. Oh, yeah, you're right on there.
60% of the time, it works every time.
It depends on 300 Preview 4, but that was not found. Instead, it found Preview 5. This is confusing. Pardon me. Kid question. Global JSON's already in. I already have a global JSON in place. So it's already in place, it's already right here. It's referencing that version, but it's clearly not abiding by it. Somewhere Visual Studio is picking up its own version of the tools, and it's grabbing some version from somewhere. Do you have some funky feeds lingering somehow somewhere? No, I don't. The only thing, well, right, if I look at NuGet Package Manager, if I turn that one off, it shouldn't. Do a grep R in the project directory for looking for the version? No. We're not going to go after that. Yeah. Somewhere it thinks it's running on Preview 5. But Preview 5 isn't deployed. It thinks it's running Preview 6. Preview 6 isn't deployed. Part of me wants to rip out rip out .NET Core 2.2. Wants me to rip out .NET Core 3 because this is so not ready. And I've been fighting with this now for an hour and a half. An hour and a half! I've installed all the things. I've installed everything. I've told it to use a sliding version for everything. And it says there's conflicts. This is really, really annoying. But what do? I am... Yeah. Go ahead, see if it builds on your machine. I don't think it will. It's obviously because you have access to extra preview bits. No, no. Thank you, Kilroy. I appreciate the follow. It's... Do you have runtime framework version in my CS proj as well? No, I do not. I just have runtime. I have runtime identifier here. If we get rid of that. Shouldn't need to do that. Restore failed. No. What's it doing? Okay. There's no runtime version. Let me look up here. Yeah, there's no runtime version specified up here. No. No. Wow. I mean, this literally was working 4 hours ago. Oh, hi, Junie. No. No. This is really broken. Okay. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, let's get stash. Let's roll back. Let's roll back to here. Okay. So it has the older versions here. Yeah, it's still not working. Something changed outside of here where it's now trying to restore. Yeah. Visual Studio is trying to install the wrong version. Oh, I don't know what new 1605 is. No, that's not the error code. CS19 MSB 3270. Now look at this. Oh man. Are we over here? Let's get rid of that runtime identifier. Get rid of these. No, I don't have any new 1605s. Well, it's this, but Why is it finding preview 6? Clean the whole thing. Okay. One failed. Cannot be targeted by a project that references 2.2. This is... Which project references 2.2? Replay log. Right. So this I changed to 3.0 to get it to work, which means this needs to go to 3.0. If I do that, do the same thing here, and clean the solution. Okay, that worked. But then again, I'm just deleting everything. So it better work. Nope. Nope. So now this is the extensions HTTP inside of the test project is referencing the wrong version. I'm not referencing it directly. Somewhere there's a disconnect. The compile chain is referencing the wrong version. So I need to hard code it. This is a mistake in one of these preview 4 patches up here, because it's not being referenced directly. If I walk through the dependency chain, look, you see the triangle? One of these eventually references extensions HTTP. It's not here. No, this is the way this music has always sounded. It's always been a little bit slower. So Microsoft extensions HTTP 2.1.1 is what it's saying is here. So I'm going to force that version to come through. I'll force it like that. Are there updates to mock and XUnit? There are, but I'm not looking into those just yet. So we save the changes over here. If we look at the output window, failed. It still thinks it's on 2.1.1. So we will rebuild. Okay, that time, that one worked. Let's rebuild Orchestrator. This is the other one that was giving us problems. Are you kidding? What changed? What changed? That doesn't just all of a sudden work. Why did it stop referencing preview 6? Right, and I checked out all the way down to Baker David Baker, which is this one. So I just applied that change. So I think we're in somewhere slightly better, actually. Yeah, let's... Right, if we commit this. Well, I want to... How do I commit it to head? Right, if I check that out... Yeah. So if I git stash first... Okay. Git checkout... Now, what is it? Get pop? Get stash pop. Isn't that it? Why am I blanking on how to run get stash? Yeah, get stash pop or apply. Of course there's merge issues. Which one is it? It's just replay log CS proj. Reload. Yeah, I know. I want to edit that. These are the stash changes. Those are the ones I want. Yep, reload. Did we make it? Made it. Fantastic. No. Fixed merge. Okay. That should work now. Alright, now I think we can get back into the actor model. Right? My test explorer, show me that my tests are running. Should have probably checked this first. And then. No, I've got failing tests. Lots of failing tests. Oh, that feels good. They're all failing for the giveaway game, which is something that I was just fixing. Could not load Microsoft ASP.NET Core components. Feels good. So this is, I think this is a result of one of the changes, because they don't want us referencing Microsoft ASP.NET Core app anymore inside of our projects, but I think we need it. Right? So now if I rerun the broken tests, I should get these passing. So it restored, nope, unexpected error. Bang, ba-bang, bang, ba-bang, bang, bang, fails. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah. Alright. Failing test puts hair on your chest. Yeah, tell me about it. Requested name is valid, but no data of the requested type was found. It shouldn't actually be making a request. Like, this should be failing. Yeah, I know. No. Okay. Should report the winner. Let's take a look at this test. This test turns off the countdown timer. It has, we set up a mock HTTP handler that on a put should just return a response message of OK. It's interesting that it says it's running. Because after it starts, it should kick off and it should come right back. Do what you do, don't test. Yeah, I could just throw an ignore in here. Works IRL. Right, I could do something like that, which is terrible. But it's going to give me a skip message there and a yellow, right? Give me the little yellow doodad, yeah. So these ones, the requested name is valid, but no data of the requested type was found, and somewhere it's using sockets. When same chatter enters twice, should only be added once. So this is actually hitting the HTTP client. It shouldn't be doing anything with that at all, but it is. Let's get rid of these project files. So this was, right, the way to handle and mock the HTTP client is you create your own mock handler here. And then you work around it a little bit. So let's do a little bit of that here real quick. Yeah, this... So it creates a mock client, and it tries to tell it, you can create a mock client and just have it do anything here. But for some reason, it's not. It's not handling it quite properly. So let's do this. Let's bring in this mock handler. The mock client factory is actually going to be mock handler. Come on. Create client factory. That's what I thought. And that's in another. There we go. Yeah, what don't you like about that? So that's now an iHTTP client factory. So the client that comes out of it, further down, where is it? Yeah, we're passing in the mock client factory to the game. And then down here we set up the actual integration requests. So that, there is no mock client. That goes away. That goes away, that goes away. And we just pass that directly. Let's turn on the live unit tests. Yep, that was the one thing I had to do. Microsoft Extensions HTTP in the test project. So if I run these, see, it's telling me that it's actually, yeah, thanks. Handler did not return a response message. That's actually okay. That's not bad. I can go over here and I can set up those response messages. So this one, when someone enters twice, I'll set up so that it returns a OK message twice for these two enter giveaways. So that should actually run now. Why isn't live unit testing running? Do it again. Started, yeah. Build completed, failed. You're kidding, right? That should run and succeed. Yeah, build succeeded. There we go, that runs. All right. When started, should be able to join giveaway. Here it is. Handler did not return a response message. This is once again for the enter giveaways. So they were entered twice. So we'll do that. Rerun this. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to go to live unit testing options. Yeah, I can't clear the persisted data until I turn it off. Thank you. And now we can turn it back on, and it should work better this time. Live unit testing started, build completed, failed. All right, it's not going to work. That stinks. All right. We got somewhere. We got our unit tests all working now. Yes, they're all working. They're all working. Except for this one, should report the winner. There we go. So this one now says it's still running. Have a good one, Rambling Geek. Says it's still running after the game start command. Well, it's actually, right, when it does the start, it's doing... Right, it does the broadcast message on channel, and then it fires set start, which calls when starting, which flips the state to running. Ugh. Trigger the running animation. Post async. Record and play an HTTP session and just handles the mocking for you. Fiddler does a bit of that. But I don't know if it'll give you .NET commands for it. So it does the... Yeah, this is the post and it returns test user, but it thinks it's still running. Oh, you know what? I enabled the countdown timer. Well, wait, this is should report the winner. Yeah, countdown timer's turned off, so it shouldn't be counting at all. And it should come back immediately as soon as that post happens. For right now, I'm gonna turn this off so I can actually get to a little bit of the code that I wanted to work on. We'll figure this out later. Yeah. Did you find an actual bug? I don't know. It's definitely... The HTTP client behavior has definitely changed in this version. That's definitely a thing. But at this point, when that start fires, right, it should skip through that, get down here to fire that trigger, which should get to here, which should get to... Where is it? The run animation. Trigger running animation. Should do this. So if I debug in, we should get to this trigger running animation, which should return and announce the winner. Be nice if the debug on a skipped test would run it anyway. That'd be nice. Okay, so when starting, so it's triggered the starting. Here it is, trigger the running animation. And it should get down to announce the winner. And it should get into here. No. So something errored out higher up. Try that again. But it's being swallowed by the change in state. right, so there's the running. Trigger running animation. Right there. It checked out if the method was post. And it decided not to continue. Did on-demand only runs, but I don't know the XUnit equivalent. Yeah, I agree. That was a thing. That definitely was a thing. All right, so the method here is post. And it jumps right over to this. It's like that should have matched. That should have worked and dropped through. Right now that'll fail because it thinks it's still running. Here. Am I hitting a race condition? Yeah, it thinks it's still running. But if I go into the game object, it says it's still running here. And it's still excluding one chatter mini burger. Gosh, that's weird. This feels like it's erroring out here, even though it's matched. Why is that? Why? Why is that? Let's... All right. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. It... Not quite sure about it. Thanks, Electric Havoc. I'm gonna skip this for right now. Because it definitely feels like a behavior has changed here. And I want to get back over to working with the actor objects. Even though we've now completely blown our time together. Thanks so much. So what is this bot? Asks Smiley. Now, come on now. Give me a break. It's a lot of concentration writing code here at the same time. So this bot is intended, it was originally built to manage in-stream currency. However, for our friend Quiltoni, however, it was built in such a way that it really wouldn't scale past one stream. But we've got a number of friends that want to use this bot, and we want to extend and enable other folks to be able to use this. So how do we extend it? How do we make a bot that's multi-tenant distributed so that it can handle logging in and managing multiple channels? And we settled on the idea of using actor pattern. So we brought in aka.net, and we're using that to create actors that will manage actors that handle different channels, and each one of those actors that manage a channel will connect using TwitchLib, interact, create actors appropriately for the different interactions that they could receive from the channel, and then manage those interactions appropriately. So that's what's going on, Smiley. And where we're at this point, what do I have? Oh, that's OBS. There was actually a pull request. I want to make sure I get that pull request that somebody sent us over here. There. Here's a pull request. I want to take a look at this from Peter M. Check if an actor is already created. So what Peter says, I'm not sure if I'll welcome this PR, but I'll try. You know what, Peter? I'm happy to take a look at any pull request that somebody sends over to us. I think there's a possibility to get an argument exception in case someone tries to join the same channel multiple times. Add a check if an actor is already created to prevent creating an actor. So let's take a look. This sounds like... So inside of our channel manager actor, if we've already joined and we're managing a specific channel, let's log that message and not proceed. That makes sense. This makes sense. So I would like to merge in Peter's changes here. Thank you for the contribution. This change does make sense. And we'll add it to the project. Cool. Thanks so much, Peter, if you're out there watching. We really appreciate your contribution. And your name's going to appear up at the top. I've added the Pixelbot. There it is, Pixelbot top for the week. Your name, next time it refreshes, will pop up on that list. Let's see if we can force it to refresh. And we'll recognize you each time that comes around as a contributor to the project. Thank you very much. Very cool stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Peter. And I am going to pull in that change. There it is. Couple lines updated. Ah, there we go. All right, that's error SVK. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to share that with us. So bring that in and remove person from the giveaway. I think we kind of have. I'm going to come back to this one as we continue to build out this architecture. Mr. Magoo with the Twitch Prime, 14 months. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Magoo. And I do have something I need to work on for those folks that have been with us for a year. I've been slacking. I got to make that happen. So each one of these actors are hooked up to a different channel event. So chat commands, when there's a subscription that's gifted to somebody, when there's a new message that we need to handle, what are we going to do with it? And we have this hooked up so that it does... right now it just logs that message from someone. You know what we could do? We could verify this is still working. Let's see. You know what? No, I know what we'll do. Let's verify this is still working. Let's go. Where is it? Allowed hosts, bot config. Where was it I put? I had the list of channels for it to join. Where did I key them in? Somewhere. Oh, I keyed them in because we had the Razer bits weren't working quite right. That's right. All right. Let's give this a shot. Let's make sure this still works since it kind of stopped working for us. So I'm going to start this. I'm going to have the bot both join our channel and log messages, and then I'll have it join Ellie Face's channel because she's streaming right now as well. Smiley, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you joining us. Twice. Not sure how that works. All right. Well, okay. Really? Those pages are working now? So if I type C# Fritz, is that going to work? No. Yeah, there's something weird going on with that. So we'll go to API test. Value cannot be null. Right, I didn't key anything in there. Thanks. And what's the name of that controller action? Channel name. There we go. C# Fritz, and that should join this channel. So we should now see coming into the immediate window? No, the output window. There it is. Blazor tests have included it's very easy to create an ACA cluster, but the monolinker compiler isn't 100% net standard files on a threading semaphore. Ooh, ouch. Okay. All right, so now we're attached into there. Now let's see if we can attach it into LFace's channel. And it should be joined over there also. Ooh. Object reference not set to an instance. Channel actor config get. Oh, I didn't. So I had configuration saved, right? Remember I did this thing. Yeah. Let's add a couple more folks in here. Let's put LFace. Who else is streaming out there that we can have fun with? Somebody else that I'm following that we can join. No. Cool, Tony's there. Oh, Bonsai's out there. Let's put Bonsai Baby, and let's put Visual Studio. Okay. Try that one more time. That's a yikes? How's that a yikes? Okay, so that starts. Okay, so I'm over here. API, test, join this channel. So now output window should have content coming from this channel. And if I change that to LFace, it should have joined that channel as well. Right? Test here. There's that. Right, why don't I see... Oh, oh, they haven't started yet over on her channel. Okay. There we go. I see Robert Tables talking to Rezi over there. Cool. Yeah, I see you out there, Robert Tables. Let's see. So I've got it. It is... Look at that. Mango. Mango water ice. Nice. All right, so I do have it working and connecting to multiple channels. Cool. Next steps. Our chat commands need to be able to process. No problem. But I can see you. Anyways. I think... Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Gosh. Where do I go? Where do I go with this, friends? So we have that broken test hanging out there. We spent all that time and we did finally get it working and merging here. With that. Right. Let's commit this. Tests are running again, mostly. Okay. What? Git push. Yeah, mostly. Mostly. Meh. It's out there. Alright, so that pushed up. So that should run the tests properly. Over here, hopefully. There it is. And then...
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah. Alright, .NET Core 3 here. This should run and install and do everything properly. Do all the things. Do lots of the things. It's looking better already? Well, hang on. We got to get through the restore. And we're going to have that skipped test in the test task. So we'll see about that one. But I'm half tempted to say, there we go. 0 warning, 0 errors. That's better. You think the event leaderboard is broken? Why? It's not looking too bad. Shows you twice. Where? No, that's the events. Yeah, that for some reason triggered you twice. I don't know why. Stream Elements is misbehaving a little bit. Come on, finish that restore. That succeeded. That was erroring out before. But this is the perils of working with bleeding edge previews. I mean, you're going to run into issues every now and again, and it's frustrating, it's annoying, and you're going to be quick to blame the framework folks. Come on. So the build succeeded. So the test, there were 85 tests. I'm expecting 84 to work properly, and that one last one to be skipped. So we should see that come through here. It'll take a few seconds. There we go. 85, 84, and 1. There we go. We're good. It is bleeding. Very bleeding edge. I think I'm going to call it there, I think. I think this is going to be it for today. And I'm going to go back through here and trying to do some refactoring and get that last test working. That feels like a little bit of yak shaving that's just not behaving properly. Right? Come on, publish already. Yeah. I'm good with where that is. But we had to fight it to get it building again and working with .NET Core 3. So I think we need to come back through and start wiring up these chat commands so that they're using the existing commands we have and migrate over those games that are built. And then we're going to be in a much, much better place. So here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to raid a gaming streamer tonight. And I think you know who I'm going to raid if you've watched this a number of times before. Because I think it's fun to raid some of our friends in the gaming channels. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me and watching me struggle through this. We're going to do a little bit better next time. But we're setting up so that we have this expansive, distributed, and very nice chatbot. We're getting there. We didn't actually get back into the actors, and that's okay. But we've got things working again with .NET Core 3. So let's set up. I'm going to warn you now. We're going to raid Ellie Face, and she's playing Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2 it's a little bit gruesome. It's a first-person shooter fighting zombies. There's a lot of blood. So I'm going to warn you now. Thank you so much. But yeah, from that comment, Robert. It takes a lot of patience sometimes. So let's set up for that raid. I'm going to copy out the raid call there. If you're a subscriber, grab that first line of text so we can let Ellieface know that we're coming. If you're not a subscriber, that's okay. Grab the second line of text with the bomb so we can let them folks know that we're coming. This is very bleeding edge. Oh, yes. Very, very bleeding edge. Good game, well programmed. That's not bad. No. I don't know anybody who says that, actually. So let's set up. We're going to raid our friend Ellieface. When we get there, let her know that you came from here. This is intended for mature audiences. We are going from a family-friendly stream to a mature audiences stream. You have been warned. If you if that's something that you're not in the mood for, that's okay. You can navigate away. Nobody will be offended by that. You're more than welcome to. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you on Thursday. Thursday morning we'll get back in and we'll actually be working with actors here, and I'll have a little bit more fixed and further along. This video, along with my other videos, are always going to be available out there on YouTube. About a day or two from now, we'll get it loaded there. Thanks so much for joining me, and say hello to Ellieface and the folks on her channel. All right? Take care. We'll see you then.